Not this stuff again. Monday morning music. Didn't get as cold as they said, but we're going to try to haul some manure while it froze. About 4:30 in the morning. So, try to haul manure as long as we can. We'll see what happens. Hopefully not get stuck. Rained about 3 or 4 tenths yesterday morning and then froze, so we'll try it. As you can see, it rained and then froze, so like anything that was outside. No! Really? That just spilled. I only had a quarter of that left. As you can see, everything's covered in snow and ice. But we'll make the most of it, I guess. There's not much for frost out here, but there's just enough. That was a quick morning. 6 loads hauled. That's about it. The wife hauled, I don't know, 4 or 5 the other morning. We're basically just trying to haul when we can haul. Just try to keep our manure levels down. In Michigan in the spring and fall, you never know when the rain's going to turn on and it's just never going to stop again. So we got storage for 3 weeks to a month of manure, so we try to keep it as low as possible this time of year. Just trucking things. Hose was cracked, so that's cool. I have to go to town and go get a new one. Just ripped it off. Oh, and I haven't fixed that tire yet. Someday. Got the line replaced. Switched to a rubber line instead of these plastic ones. They get kind of brittle in the winter. I'm gonna fix that mess later. My hands are cold. I don't know why I'm spinning. My hands are cold, so I didn't video it. Just want to get on the road. I'm a terrible YouTuber. Fast forward 3 hours, 2.5 hours. I'll show you what I'm dealing with. Started the truck up, and this is the control valve for my lift axles. Was blowing air everywhere. So ripped the old one off. Ran 20 miles away, put a new one in, hoping this should fix the issue, but I don't know, nothing seems to be going right today. She's all fixed. No hissing, many much better, many much. Let's blow this popsicle stand. We're ditching the coat first. It used to be a pretty active factory town. Factories have kind of died out, and Grand Rapids is still thriving. It's doing pretty well, but a lot of the factories have turned into indoor storage, and they're actually turning some into apartments. So interesting. I'd be curious to know what the apartments look like. But oh yeah, off to get a load. And we're back, my most visited place. Got 3 loads coming out of here this week. We'll see what the kid does. It's a dad and his son that like manage this, and the kid's like 19, I'd guess. I think he's just out of high school. I told him I want to be heavy, so when he gets it full, tap it down a little bit with the payloader bucket and dribble more on top. So we'll see what he does. His dad actually overloaded me, which I have never been overloaded with this material till he loaded me. So we'll see what the son does. I hope he doesn't get carried away, but I don't get paid that great. I spent money on that valve and an air hose this morning, so I gotta make my money back somehow. Hopper, automatic tarps, newer hopper, must be nice. Give or take a few pounds, be legal, so I'm plenty legal. Forget about the mule, load the cart. Like a kid in a candy store. Licking the windows and all. There's some beautiful farm ground down here. Nice and flat. I'll take some. If anybody's donating, I'll take some. Time to unload. One load of Amino Plus. Trailer was a little bit sticky, evidently. That's okay. No big deal. Most of it came out. Yeah, the tarp's looking a little rough. We're gonna need to get that fixed. Got an air leak. Don't know where, but I've got one. I swear, the air leaks just don't stop today. I'll have to figure out where that is. I don't know what's going on. sounds like my tire, but I know it's not. Oh, I spoke too soon. The good thing is, I guess there's a Love's truck stop about, right where I got off the highway, so 7-8 miles, but hoping I can make it there because it's front steer. Try it. What a day. Try to get a tire company out here to fix my tire. Can't drive home like this. Oh, if the wind don't find your hand something, hopefully they find your hand. Thank you, $55 Love's truck stop. Well, got the hands dirty. Had to go buy a Glad hand and hose and a tire patch kit from Love's. But self-sufficiency saves you money trucking. They wanted to drive 10 miles and pop this tire off and fix it. They wanted just $250 to drive out here. So this cost me $62. So money saved, especially when I blew an air hose and a valve this morning. Happy Monday, y'all. Yeah, I'm walking to a parts store. There's a Napa, you can see it. But my last patch just ripped and it spit it right back out. So I'm walking to the Napa up the street to try to get some better patches. Plugs, patches, whatever you want to call them. I just want to make it home. Ridiculous. Well, I'm not in the best neighborhood. So hopefully I left my truck a quarter mile down the road here and ran in a Napa to grab more plugs and a better tool. Hopefully it's still there when I get back. Or at least hopefully my cooler and such is in it. I don't know. I hope this works. This day is not going well. Mama said there'd be days like this. We're back rolling. We'll see if this plug holds. Oh, just want to make it home. 15 miles. That's all I need out of it. We're back home. I'm in the pickup. It's late for chores, so I'm rushing. I'm going to just cut to the next day. Hopefully tomorrow goes better, because much as I like plugging tires and blown relay valves and blown Glad handle hoses, Tuesday's gotta go better, right? Right? Alright, day 2 is going just as crappy as day 1. So started off with chores this morning, loaded some steers, sent to the butcher. Was kind of in a grumpy mood still from yesterday, didn't sleep much. Called around every tire place in the frickin' area, nobody would answer their phones. So drove 15 miles to the town over. They got my truck, they got my front tire off, the one that had a plug. Says it looks like I ran something over because it was like a 1 inch by 1 inch square that went up and cut a 1 inch square in the cords of my tires. So they're like, I don't know how you didn't blow your tire out, but so my steer tire was shot. That's a $700 tire, $750. Had them redo a trailer tire while I was there, so yeah, there's a $1,000 bill. So this morning is just going pleasant, but we're gonna try to get some work done, at least make a little bit of that money back. So my seed dealer actually called me and he extended his warehouse and he needs some backfill sand and some keystone and some milling. So we're going to at least try to get him his sand and keystone today. Hopefully some millings too, but we'll see what the time schedule is. Yeah, that's the plan for today. I spent 2.5 hours at the tire shop and wasted a bunch of time doing that. Things are going well. Well, it takes 200 horsepower tractors to pull me out of that hole. Pure mud. This week just keeps getting better. It was hard until my front trailer tires hit. Now we're back off and running. Mud-covered tires and all. I apologize. He apologized. He's like, I didn't think it would be that wet. I'm like, I didn't think I was gonna sink that deep. I thought I could climb myself back out, but those tires that you can't really see would say otherwise. They are covered in mud. Yeah, that's a lot of sand. It's, I think, more than 25 yards that I was supposed to get. Man, who put all this mud on the road? It really made a mess of things. Load of channel seed showing up. Hopefully, my seed's on there. I've been pretty die-hard Beck's seed. My family sells it. Their prices are just high, and I have no high production corn ground. Channel seed's a little cheaper. I actually think it does just about as well. So I'm actually going to all channel this year, which we'll see how that goes. So here at a recycle yard, I'm gonna load up with some millings. It's load yourself here, so I gotta go hop in that loader. Giant pile of asphalt millings. Yeehaw. I really didn't say much about it, but if you saw earlier, those two tractors were pulling me out. I found a sinkhole in the guy's driveway, and one tractor wasn't enough to get me out, so had to pull the old girl out of the shed and hook on another rope. Big old cat loader. Only a 5-yard bucket on it, but load up some millings and get it over there. When you're at somebody else's job site running somebody else's equipment, I don't dare take video, especially when I'm not used to the equipment. But I was a little light on the first load, so that's probably 22 yards roughly. The first load I probably had 18 on. It's supposed to get 40 yards, so all loaded, build, let's go dump it. Nice new office building. They're just a trucking and recycling company. That's all they do. Oh, and some snow plowing, I guess. Yeehaw. Out in the Michigan muck flats. This is almost all goes to celery. I know the guy who farms all this. He's a celery farmer. Well, there's other vegetables up in there, and over in there, and some grass, but this is mainly all celery. Just putting a pile of millings back here for his driveways. Just built this expansion onto a seed shed, so that's pretty awesome. It's good for him. Gotta have a little seed meeting here after I get this dumped. Try to figure out what seed I want this year. So I'm only planting, I lost 80 acres, so I'm only going to plant, I don't know, 50 acres, which sucks, but it is what it is when you don't own the ground. Alright, I had a good little seed talk. He's got 25 bags set aside for me. So that's good, don't have to worry about that anymore. We can go over that in detail when I get the seed, why I chose it, and what it is, so let's head for home. He's got 100 some acres here. He just started farming himself. His dad was a dairy farmer and they rented out all the ground, and when the lease came up, he decided he wanted to farm it. So that's pretty cool. It's always nice to see younger guys getting into farming. He's in his mid-30s, I think. So I wish him the best of luck. Pretty far. Not sure they'll get done today, but they're getting pretty far. Step one of redoing the old barn. These boys started this morning. Got all the steel, all the tar, all the shingles tore off, and they're already this far. They're working hard. There's probably a crew of 10 of them here. Step one of redoing a barn is make sure the roof's good. Once you get moisture in the barn, everything starts to rot when it's made out of wood. So, step one. Never ends around here. Got my little delivery wagon loaded up. 3 boxes. One's going to North Carolina. I didn't see where the other 2 were going. So, once again, ship meets nationwide every single week. Just gotta click the link in the description if you want some. Got home, got chores done. 7 o'clock. They're still at it. I think they're gonna try to have this all finished yet tonight. So they got about an hour worth of daylight left. So best of luck. I don't think they can finish. Those are what the new style shingles are gonna look like, but they gotta do this whole side and the whole other side of the big part yet. So they're gonna have to do this tomorrow, but pretty amazed how far they got. So this is the end of the video. Hopefully things start going better, because I can't do with any more breakdowns or any more flat tires or any more of that crap. So I hope that was it for a while. If you enjoyed the video, guys, please like and subscribe. Come back for more. Thanks, guys.